Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 25. And in this episode of our season as Christopher Bell, driver of the number 20 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry, we're going to Bristol, the last great Coliseum, for the Food City 500. Last episode, we got our fourth win of the season at Darlington, and it absolutely dominated that race. It was very difficult to pass, so I didn't do much of that. I kind of had to take my pit stops at a regular time in order to get track position. The AI can't take pit stops at intelligent times. But here are the standings after that race. We have a 33-point lead over Chase Briscoe, and then a ton more points over Chase Elliott. The Chases, doing what they do best, chasing. And then we also got William Byron in the fight. Ryan Blaney, he's right there above Chase Elliott. And Kyle Larson, he's not even in the picture anymore. But maybe he will be later on. There's still time. Here are the gameplay settings that I use in just about every video. And the AI settings, 105 difficulty, turned all the way up. 25 skill range, because I like to keep things close with the Gen 7 car. 80 consistency, because, these are the best drivers. They're a lot more consistent than the other divisions. And then 50 tire wear and 50 fuel consumption.
Racing from all across the country, welcome to the last great Coliseum, the one and only Bristol Motor Speedway. Get on your feet and make some noise, because it's time to bring the thunder to Bristol.
This is another one of them wall tracks, so I can't really say very much. While I'm qualifying, need an optimal time. They got loose right there. Did not need that. Okay, that's a little bit better. What we got?
Okay, shut her down.
23rd. That's what I got when I was practicing for this. Well, at least the skill range is coming into play because Kyle Larson got the pole. When I was practicing for it, Denny Hamlin got it. But maybe that's to be expected. There's Chris Buescher in 15th. My man! Scroll up here, Ty Gibbs, one of his best tracks. He got his first Cup Series win here like he's freaking Kurt Busch. If y'all don't remember, B. Holcomb 49 also made the setup I used in qualifying for Martinsville, I believe. I think this setup is like just as good as that one was here. But the main difference is this track is more competitive-wise with the AI. I could not find a better setup than this. And I am going to have to depend on a caution to actually have pace over other drivers.
We're nestled in the hills of East Tennessee, and it's race time here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Nice shot.
Get ready, because the cars are lined up and ready to battle it out on the high banks of this 1/2 mile short track.
Time to go now. Fire it up.
You didn't say drivers start your engines. We're not racing. We're not racing. We're not starting engines. He didn't say to start. Turn it off. What are you doing? I don't know, man. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I haven't seen the pre-race for a Cup at Bristol until now. All I practiced before I sat down for this one was the first stage. Oh my goodness. That was scary. I didn't want to run the whole dang thing, wear myself out, and then actually feel the same way I did at Martinsville. And man, this thing won't stop whipping and nay-naying off the dang turns. Usually it does that if I'm turning too much as we approach the corner exit. And they're just going to drive around me throughout this darn stage until I fall into like 30th or something. I could barely hold my own. All we need is somebody to spin out even 10 laps into the dang stage, and I'll be able to do a little something.
Still there.
But yeah, they're just going to be driving past me, and that's how this track is going to race.
Clear, clear. Outside now. Clear outside.
And I can go back to the top,
Clear, all clear.
but the problem is I don't exactly make time on them up there. You see John Hunter Nemechek do that.
Stay high.
And I'm still running next to the top. I have to be careful because I have cars around me, and eventually I'll hit the wall if I keep running this line. And then I did. Shocking. Because you have to drive off the right front tire a lot in the Gen 7 car rather than the right rear. Eventually this thing snaps and starts spinning out, and I can save that a lot of time. But it just pushes like a freaking dump truck. We're battling with Jimmy Johnson. But I guess that's nice. He is Jimmy Johnson after all.
Outside door.
Never mind. I'm not battling with Jimmy Johnson. I'm looking at him, and he's driving away. Okay, Daniel Suarez, how much room do you need?
Car outside.
Yeah, I'm running down here because I'm tired of being next to the wall. The car doesn't like it. Are we getting beat by Corey LaJoy?
Clear hot.
So this was right around where a caution happened whenever I was getting my practice. Burt Myers. Why is Burt Myers in this race? And why am I getting beaten by him? Skid Daddy.
Clear up top.
That's crazy work. If I didn't have this guy next to me, and I was doing absolutely perfect, I could move forward.
Clear inside. One low.
It's not so loose off the turns anymore. But I have Corey LaJoy in my line, so this is going to be tricky. You know, a little bit faster than these guys at the end of the run. If I was better, I could be up front doing something like this.
10 to go this time.
We got the 10 to go, and I'm freaking damn near getting wrecked by Corey LaJoy and Burt Myers because they won't let me go.
Clear low.
Get off of me! Fuck, dude.
One up high.
This feels like an early career race of some sort in career mode.
Clear high.
They're racing the shit out of me. I mean, I could get to Daniel Suarez. When it comes to the regular season championship, I do feel like every point matters. And I'm just trying to get track position for later in the race. It won't matter if there's a caution in the second stage, because then I'll just shoot to the front of the field on fresh tires. Oh boy.
Clear up top. Clear.
But if there is no caution, then I kind of need to be in 29th
Clear low.
to have some advantage. Somebody's on pit road. Why is somebody on pit road? Cars are pitting? Oh yeah! What if said they did this?
Side.
I'm third.
Clear outside.
Kyle Larson is still leading. I don't know if they penalize you for taking your pit stop with 2 to go in the stage.
2 to go.
The AI never gets penalized for that.
One on the bottom.
Kyle Larson is still on the track. No, and Riley Herbst is going to spin out
Side now.
to end the stage early. Why are you spinning out in front of me?
Inside door.
I mean, I'm going to go to the back anyways because I haven't pit yet. Well, that's one way to get a ton of points. Well, I wasn't going to take my ass down pit road unless Kyle Larson did, and at that point, we're like the fastest guy on the track is.
Does this pit strategy look good to you, driver?
At least I only got 2 seconds of damage from that.
All right, get up on the wall and be ready, fellas.
All those guys lapped down should get a wave around here.
Your pace car's off.
Yeah, this is like a road course type thing.
Be ready.
But anybody who
Green, green.
was multiple laps down, they're just stuck a lap down.
We'll get the lead back. Stay
Well, I'm going to just mass throttle through this first turn.
clear high if you want it.
Oh, the car's going to try to spin out.
Clear up top.
Look at the speed Ty Dillon's got behind us. Man, this game is lagging like a motherfucker. I thought the PlayStation 5 was built for this shit.
Car low.
I don't know if the PS5 Pro would do it any better. Now we're leading laps. Of course, I tap the wall and they give me the slowdown thing. I have a die-cast of the Seabest car, and it just let a lap. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry to make that happen. I am trying to go so fast. These guys are driving back to the lead lap. All because I've gotten in Kyle Larson's way.
Inside now.
It's weird that they got onto the lead lap and then wind up in that position, but I guess
Clear high if you want it.
everybody who gets onto the lead lap
Clear outside.
goes to the tail of the longest line, and then there are hardly any lines. It's like the midpoint of the field. It's all sorts of wacky. Yep, they're just driving around me. But I mean, that's Denny Hamlin, so go figure. See, look what he's doing on the bottom line. I don't think anybody I've ever seen play this game no matter how good they are, get into the best custom setup they can make and do that on the bottom line. That's just crazy to me. Oh, Chase Briscoe's 23rd?
Car outside.
Oh, wait a second. Chase Briscoe, I don't know, the standings are all shuffled and screwed up because of the playoffs they're trying to
Inside now.
predict. So I think he's third in the standings,
Clear low.
but he's still 33 back, and then somebody else is like 31 back without a win. I mean, I'm kind of holding in front of Ryan Blaney right now. These guys behind me are still not for position. Tyler Reddick and Ty Gibbs, not for position at Bristol. What? Chastain is? See, Ryan Blaney just moved up to 7th. Well, there's a car on pit road. That usually means a bunch of other guys are going to come afterwards. And then I have a lot better chance of winning the stage now. All it takes is Kyle Larson pitting, but he didn't last time, so I don't know. Isn't this the same length stage as the first one? All of this will make sense with a long green flag run in the final stage. Oh, the right side tires are just destroyed. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. Boom, confetti. Yeah, that is a lot of pace. This is the cheese shredder type thing.
White flag right here.
It's just, the green flag run ain't enough to warrant this. And Kyle Larson does go down pit road on the last lap of the stage.
We're out front, driver.
And that doesn't make much sense to me, considering all I had to do was take 2 more turns.
Three wide. Clear outside.
Ugh.
Clear inside.
But me and him are going to be the only guys to finish in the lead lap here. And we're probably going to have like 10 cars get the wave around going into the final stage. I guess Ross Chastain and Kyle Busch hadn't pit, but they're still lapped down, so they're not getting a wave around.
You want any tweaks to this strategy?
I mean, that sucks to see on Kyle Busch's part. He needs to have a good run one of these days.
Ignition now, fellas. Here we come.
I'm so frustrated that you can't just see how many cars in the lead lap. And because Kyle Larson managed to get that pit stop in, he just kept all those cars from getting wave around. And so the sun is setting and we're doing whatever this is.
Clear low.
I am trying to mash the throttle since it's a restart. Oh, hi, Joey Logano. A lap down. You ain't getting to Kyle Larson. Oh, this is... Why don't they just fix their game? Like, the game has been out for so long, people have known about this for quite a while, and they just never bothered fixing it. Just leave the game with broken AI that don't know when to pit. I don't understand. I'm faster than Ty Gibbs whenever I have a car to base my turns off of. But I still hit the wall because I'm not good enough to actually run this line again and again and again. I'm just your average, well-seasoned veteran of NASCAR gamer after all these years. And that's why I do shit like this. Go to the inside, and I ain't gonna get anything out of that. I'm not getting anything out of this no matter what. I mean, look at the fucking leaderboard. Why am I able to compete with Chase Elliott? Hey, imagine if I was like this good at the start of the race and then the AI weren't dumb. It'd be cool to find out that I can compete with Chase Elliott and it actually mattered. But it's so hard to pass here. It's easy to catch somebody, but then like tremendously difficult to make passes. I feel like I'm showing you something that doesn't contribute to anything in this season, but like, I'm trying to do this because I'm just observing it. This might matter in NASCAR 26 if they fix the fucking AI's pit logic at half the damn tracks. Some of it works just fine, but here, no. Okay, I took away his line, and then I drove into the wall like a moron, but still. Oh, is he going to take my line? No, you ain't. Okie dokie. Now we're partying. I am catching these two. Oh, Alex Bowman came off pit road and crashed into Joey Logano as he was trying to get on. Oh my goodness. Oh, and he's got fresh tires. I should have thought about that. We just drove into the fucker. Get off of me. Get off of him. I don't know. They don't let you go. They just do this racy shit that doesn't work. Go, Denny. I know you got fresh tires. You can go. None of this matters, but I'm still trying to do it. Larson hasn't pit yet.
Leaders on pit road.
Okay, so Larson has decided to pit with 36 to go. I don't know how to take pit stops in this game. You idiots! Why? Why does this have to be such a difficult process? When I get down pit road and you're going to give me half a can of fuel and no tires whenever we have all these laps to go. We're in the middle of the stage. We're going to get a full tank. We're going to change all the tires. And I have no damage. That's pretty good at Bristol.
Bring it around and pit this time.
There we go. Look at all the signs, all the cars on pit road, and it's nice scenery. I've been at this track. I could put on my Bristol shirt. I'll wear it later this year. This is our first green flag stop. I don't think they take green flag stops at Bristol until the final stage in real life either. They definitely did. That was a weird way to point me out back on the track. We got 25 to go. But I mean, what difference does it make if I just jab her on and keep hitting the wall and shit like that? If at no point in any of this is it ever going to matter how I drive, I'm just going to stay terminally in the top three unless a caution happens. And even then, Logano would get the wave around and he would be at the tail of the field and never get to me.
Outside now. Clear high if you want. Clear all around.
That is how you make passes, or at least it's how you initiate them. Oh, he's going to take my line. I got to start all over again.
20 to go now.
If anything, I'm just showing you, like, the best way to make things happen. I mean, that wasn't clean, but you get the idea.
Clear low.
I'm catching Chase Briscoe. I mean, I wish it was for position. I'd be more excited about it. God dang it, I got freaking
Clear low if you want it.
Bubba Wallace kind of crossed me back over after earlier.
Outside door.
Oh, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Oh, fuck.
3 wide.
Oh,
Car low.
all of this is unnecessary. All this is unnecessary. But I'm still doing it. Oh, he's still there. Okay.
Stay high. Clear bottom.
I'm really just racing just a race. It has no meaning at all. God dang it. Okay, Hamlin just went down pit road. I see his interval screwing around. Odds are they're going to choose to get like minimal fuel and minimal tires. I have no idea.
Leader is pitting.
And Kyle Larson is pitting.
You're all clear. Bring it in this lap mode. All right.
I still can't even remember how to do pit stop taking menu shit while I'm trying to get off the track. But we're going to take just right side tires and a little bit of fuel. I think that's what they're going to do. I have no idea.
Pit this time.
I'm just spin out trying to get in. Why is my pit crew just dressed in black? They keep doing this shit where they just send me out. Let's not spin out. Can we just get on the track and go racing?
Car outside.
Man, it's so dumb.
Clear high.
Oh, they're all stopping. Why are they all stopping? I don't even know what's happening in this race. I don't understand the strategy, whatever like way it's split for the people that are two down. And oh, the car is not built to drive like this. We're gonna bring out a caution. Oh, fine. I said we're going to bring out a caution. Hey, flag people. There's a caution. Good job! Good job! Oh, I see what's happening. They waited until the leader had put me a lap down. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and put 4 fresh tires on and do everything I can to stay ahead of all these other guys that are just 1 lap down. That's not even going to be possible, because you just put all these other guys that are like 2 or 3 laps down in front of me. I don't know, man. NASCAR makes no sense. Okay? Like, I don't know how else to say it. NASCAR makes no sense. This is not NASCAR 25. This is NASCAR in general. These rules that say you go to the back of the field with this pit stop and all these other people, they just stay there, and I don't know like who or why like getting laps back versus not, and so we're just doing it over here. It did go into overtime. Denny Hamlin's gonna steal the win from Kyle Larson. All because the 2 different types of tires that I put on this thing did not work. I was on some like 40 plus lap old left side tires and then fresh right side tires, so the car didn't even know what to do. I didn't know what to do with it. There was no balance there. So I mean, duh. No surprise there. Joey Logano stole my 3rd place finish, but like I never deserved that to begin with. Duh. Ty Dillon finished 7th. Okay. Interesting. Josh Berry, 9th. Alright. He didn't spin out, so maybe it makes sense. We got a top 10. I was just LARPing on their retardation all race long. And that's how we got that. If they just took their pit stops at a more reasonable time, and maybe there's just a caution that I could have benefited throughout some green flag run, like when I practiced, I could have just got like 15th or 20th. We're going to run like 20th at best all day once I got zoned in. It's 3 laps down, 4 laps down. And Riley Herbst finished last. Well, at least that makes sense. Well, we won a stage, so we get a playoff point. I'm sure that'll matter at some point way down the line. With Denny Hamlin, he won that race, and I don't feel like that really did very much for him in the standings. But then a lot of your main championship competitors, I mean, they're all the way down here. I mean, Ryan Blaney's there, and then Chase Elliott, yeah, he had a good run, managed to eventually get past me. There's Byron. But Chase Briscoe all the way down, freaking 21st. But here are the standings. Second to me would be William Byron, and he is 55 back. There's Chase Briscoe, 63 back, and then Chase Elliott's 66 back, and for 5th, I guess it would be Ryan Blaney, 68 points back. And then eventually you get around to Denny Hamlin, who's probably like 8th or some shit. I'll see you guys next time whenever we go to Talladega, which could be my 5th win of the season, unless somehow I could push an interesting driver into the playoffs. One that isn't Riley Herbst. And I'll drive the DeWalt car, because I don't think we've used this one in a hot minute. That's that, and episode over.